Adidas. Authentic. Committed. Genuine. Experienced. Inventive. Inspirational. Adidas rose to prominence from the passion and tireless work of one man, Adolf Dassler. His dream, making shoes for athletes, evolved into the desire to be the best sports brand in the world. No single history can completely capture the enthusiasm of a game-winning shot on goal, a sprinter stretching his neck out to hit the tape first, or a knockout punch that rocks the world. No history can convey the hours spent designing the perfect stud configuration on a soccer boot, the preparatory drills before a meet, or the mental focus found within an athlete's mind. But the euphoria of the win, the agony of loss, and the value of the experience as a whole constitutes the inspirational victory of Adidas. Ambition led Adi Dassler to create footwear for the world. An athlete all his life, Dassler began making athletic shoes from his home in the German village of Herzogenaurach in 1920. His love for sport and his inventive ideas led young Adi to a lifetime designing shoes. Constant improvement was his goal. He listened to the athlete and designed footwear accordingly. A philosophy of partnership, not ownership, was his motivation. From his parents' washroom, he created the first track spike in 1924. 4 years later, at 1928's Olympic Games in Amsterdam, Dassler's hand-forged spikes were on the soles of runners, thus beginning a long-standing company relationship with the Olympic movement. Arthur Jonat became the first athlete in Dassler's shoes to win a bronze medal in the 100-meter dash at the 1932 Olympic Games. Focusing on the best athletes, Adi chose famed runner Jesse Owens to run in his custom-made shoes, winning 4 gold medals at the 1936 Olympic Games in Berlin. By the closing ceremonies, Dassler's shoes had captured 5 world records and 9 Olympic records.
Oh, what I'd give for that wonderful phrase.
By 1948, World War II destroyed much of Germany. Adi reignited his goals of athletic performance as the company rebuilt. By 1949, Adidas was a registered name, derived from the combination of Adi, from Adolf, and Das, from Dassler. Adidas became the name linking the brand with its founder. The now famous 3 stripes arose as a mark of distinction upon the field. Running hero Emil Zatopek, the Czech locomotive, wins the 5,000-meter, 10,000-meter, and marathon within 1 week at the 1952 Olympic Games, a record that still stands today. In Adidas shoes, he goes on to set 9 world records. When Germany battled Hungary in 1954's World Cup, the Miracle of Bern became more than a match. It was a challenge to Adi. Dassler replaced the player's studs with longer spikes after surveying the wet field. The first-time use of removable studs propelled him to fame. Hungarian boots, clogged with mud, cost them the game. Germany celebrated the win vigorously. But for Dassler and the legendary German coach Herberger, the next game is always the most important one. The beginning of the decade launched both new inventions and athletic success. Driven by a desire to help all athletes, Adi began designing shoes for what some consider fringe sports. For Adi, there are no fringe sports if the athlete's commitment to performance exists. After a lifetime of dedication to sport and athletes, Adi Dassler died in 1978. The business was carried on by his wife Käthe and his son Horst, who added marketing to his existing talents as an athlete and shoemaker. While the 1984 and 1988 Olympic Games were benchmarks for athletic success, times had changed. The company that Adi Dassler had founded and developed changed too. Saddled with expensive production costs and missed trends like the running boom and aerobics, the company lost touch with the consumer. Despite sporadic athletic successes, Adidas was floundering. In an attempt to save a great brand from extinction, new management defined a new direction in the early 1990s. Once again, following Adi Dassler's original desire to become the best sports brand in the world, Adidas re-emerged with new employees, new athletes, a new marketing approach, and new products. Soon, Adidas was back in the game, climbing the ranks, threatening competitors. With 80 years of commitment towards helping athletes perform, the company founded by Adi Dassler returned to its core values. Authentic, committed, genuine, experienced, inventive, inspirational. A never-ending passion for all sports, all athletes, big and small, fringe and center stage, is the essence of Adidas. This is what Adidas must always be true to. This is Adidas past, present, and future.